What about your wife? Why do you call me so late at night? Is your wife not there? Won't she get angry? But he would just give me excuse. And, he would just wave it off. He's a very wealthy guy. He has money. It's better for her to be a single mom than being in marriage and she's suffering. Even him is telling me that he loves me. He wants to settle down with me. He has really fallen for me. And even myself, I love him. Auntie Noye, I thank you for this opportunity that you granted me on your platform. I used to come across your posts. I'm one of your your viewers. And I see the way you help people to publish their stories, give them advice and everything. So I decided to come to you because I've been very confused. Like, I've been in this situation. There's this problem that is giving me, I've been bothered. It's giving me so much concern. And I don't know who to run to or who to meet. So that's why I decided to come to you so that you can help me post it on your platform so that people can advise me. Because I really need advice now. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to run to. I don't know the next step to take, and I don't want to make any mistake. So my story goes like this. Then there's this guy, a friend of mine, used to be my classmate in the university. So this guy, then in the university, he's a very wealthy, he's from a very wealthy home. Then back in the university, he's already making money. And he's very nice, very good to people. And he was also good to me. And he's this calm type, very brilliant, very intelligent and smart. But he's not this type that is living a wayward life. He's calm and he stays on his own. So back then in school, everybody already knew him as, a nice person. And that's the kind of person I've also, known him to be since then. So now, after our university days now, after so many years, we passed out from university. So after so many years, I saw him. I came across, we came across each other, and I was so surprised because the way he was looking tattered and he wasn't well kept. So me, I was surprised. And but that first day I didn't ask him anything, but we just exchanged contacts, and then from there we got talking. So one day I decided to ask him, and I asked him that what's going on, what is happening, that he used to be very wealthy, that what's happening now. But he refused to tell me. So myself, I kept quiet, and I didn't want to disturb him, but we just got talking. So he used to call me during odd hours. He used to chat me. We chat a lot and everything. And then I used to be surprised because there was one time I heard that he got married. I know he's a family person. So I became too inquisitive, and I was asking him too that, why? What's happening? What about your wife? Why do you call me so late at night? Is your wife not there? Won't she get angry? But he would just give me excuse. And, he would just wave it off. I just also kept quiet and, we kept going. But that thing the thing was disturbing me. I wasn't comfortable. So on this fateful day, he decided to open up to me. And he told me that his wife left him. And I asked him, what happened? So he now started giving me the story of everything that happened. He has, before he used to have businesses. I said he's a very wealthy guy. He used to have businesses, houses, land, properties like that, He has money. But, he had one problem with his business, according to the story he was telling me. And then that business didn't really go well. And it made him sell off his land, his cars, his everything, just for them to survive. So they were living on all those things that he was selling, as in his properties and everything. So it got to a point that he sold off everything and he didn't have anything left anymore. So along the line, his wife now got a job and she was doing well. And then things switched. She became the breadwinner. So she was doing everything in the house, but at a point she got tired. You know, they have 3 kids. She got tired. She was like she started being naughty, insultive. She wasn't respecting him anymore. You know, now when women become breadwinner of the family, the way most of them behave. So that was her case. She wasn't respecting him anymore. So before you knew it, according to what he told me, he said he went out one day to look for a job, and when he got home, he did not find his wife and his children in the house. In fact, the house was empty, almost empty. That she has moved everything from the house. So immediately she called her. When she called her, well, that she didn't hide anything, that she just told him that she is in her parents' house. So he went there immediately. And then when he got there, he started pleading that please, that they should come back. But that she refused. She refused and started saying that it's better for her to be a single mom than being in marriage and she's suffering. So the guy said she pleaded and pleaded and pleaded. He pleaded and pleaded and pleaded, and she refused. He kept going there, pleading with the parents, everything. They refused. At a point, she even moved out from her parents' house and rented her own apartment, you know, and then she was living her life. At even a point, she was even saying that she's going to remarry, that the kids will bear another man's name, you know. And at a point, she was even insulting the man, that he's a good for nothing, like that she forgot the old days, how he used to take care of her and everything, and the children. In fact, I really felt pity for this, my friend. I felt pity for him, that I had to take him to a man of God. There's this strong man of God I used to know then. So I took him to that man of God. And then the man of God, when we got there, the man of God prayed with him. You know, the man of God told him a lot of things and then prayed with him. The man of God now gave him a prophecy that bad people are after him. Evil people are after him, that he has enemies, and those enemies are really fighting him to bring him down. That the problem he was facing, you know, that it was an attack. So the man of God now did some spiritual work for him and delivered him and freed him from that bondage that the bad evil people have put him into. You know, man of God told him that the enemy tied his progress. That in fact they wanted to do it in such a way that from that problem that he was facing, that, you know, he will have something like heart attack or something and then die. They didn't even want him to even be alive. But thank God, well, God used me to help him, to connect him to the man of God. And thank God, the man of God was able to see where his problem was and helped him out. And then before you know, gradually doors started opening. And along the line, one of his uncle now confessed and died. You know, it was that his uncle that was doing him and his family that thing to bring them down. It was his uncle that was actually behind his predicament. So by the grace of God, when the man doors opened, I linked him up to one of my brothers that is abroad. So my brother now helped him and helped him and did papers for him. He now traveled out and started working and doing business too. And then doors started opening. So gradually he started picking up. doing things again, bought land, started building again. And I was also helping him out because all this while I was, we now became closer than before. And all this while, I didn't even have anything like marriage with him in mind, though. On my own, I just wanted him to stand. I just wanted to see that he succeeds. I just wanted to see that he's back on his feet again. So all this while, I stood by him. And I was helping him. Even while he was abroad, I was also helping him to, when he sends money, help him to acquire land and build and other stuffs. So later on, he started considering marriage. He talked to me about it, that he would want us to settle down. So I said, okay. We now started working towards it. And before you know, that's his ex. Before you know, she started coming back. She started disturbing. She started calling me. She just, she said she wants to come back to her marriage. She started threatening me that I should leave her husband alone, that she will never leave her husband for anybody, that is her marriage, that she never left, that they didn't collect bride price, that the man is still her husband. And me, all these years, I've really been taking my time because I'm at my age, at 45, at 45, if I didn't settle down, is it now that I want to come and now settle down in a marriage that will be facing difficulties and problems? No, now. So I started thinking about this thing. And the way the woman, the way she threatens, the way she calls, the way she's making threats and troubling me, saying a lot of things, even saying that that's me, that I'm old, I should leave her husband alone, I should go and get another man. The insults, she used to insult me a lot. She abuses.
Who gave the lady your number?
I don't even know how she got my number.
So did you tell the man that the woman is now calling you, insulting you?
The thing is, at first I was keeping it away from him, because to me at a point I even decided that I won't continue with the marriage. But if he happens to know about it, even him, he's the one that is even bent on marrying me. He's the one that is bent on marrying me. So I've not even really summoned the courage to even tell him about it, because I know that he wouldn't want to stop the process of the marriage. I know he wouldn't want to stop. But for me, the threats and the problem is out of hand. It's out of my control. It's out of hand. Even telling me that if I know what is good for me, I should leave the man, that if I continue with the marriage, that anything I see that I should take, that she will go to any length, that she will go to native doctor, she will do this, she will do that, that even if I marry the man, that the marriage will not work. At that point, when the threat has gotten to that level, I had to open up to him. And then I told him that, see what's going on. Your ex is threatening me, and see what she's saying, that she's against the marriage. So I told him, for me to actually know that he's serious, that he should go and return the bride price to them. He agreed, he accepted. So the day he went there to meet the parents of the woman, of the lady, they refused to collect the bride price. They refused, even when he told them that he's no longer interested, that their daughter left him and he was the one going to that place to plead with them, and they refused. That why is it now that they now want him back? He told them that he's no longer interested, that it's the daughter that left him. And as it stands now, that he doesn't want any more, that they should take their bride price. But they refused. He even went to the elders of the girls' village and everything. But those ones, they said they don't really have a say. That is the parents of the girl that would decide if they will collect bride price or not. He still went back to the parents of the girl, of the woman rather. So they rejected the bride price. They rejected it, and at this point, even him is telling me that he loves me. He wants to settle down with me, and he's even telling me to be patient, that we'll work things out together. But at this point, I'm very confused, because some strange things already. I'm even noticing some strange things. Now I'm even thinking that, aside the threat, I'm thinking maybe it seems she has even started going to some places already. So at this point,
how many children does she have for that man?
She has 3. She has 3 kids. Yes, 2 boys and a girl.
Okay, so now you're asking people whether to go on with the marriage like that, or move out of the man's life, Abi?
Yes, that's what I'm asking them, because I know that it will not be easy for him, because he has really fallen for me. And even myself, I love him. I've also fallen for him. And aside, if not because of the hindrance, like the woman being a hindrance to the marriage, I want to settle down with the man, because I love him too. I've also fallen for him. He's my kind of man. So at this point, I'm just confused. So that's why I need advice. I really need advice from you people. Please, I need your advice, because I'm even somebody that is even scared of marriage. So why is it now that I've made up my mind and I've fallen in love with someone and all these things are happening? Because I'm somebody I'm a very quiet person, and I don't like problems, and I don't like things that disturb my peace. So this situation I find myself is really disturbing my peace, and I'm really confused. So please, I need your advice. I need your advice. I desperately need your advice. I want to hear from you. And even apart from your advice, I also need your prayers. Like, your advice and your prayer, it will really go a long way. Please advise me. Advise me. I'm really confused. I don't know what to do. Please. Thank you.